this is just ridiculous. The amount of time I have spent to create this is just disgusting. So I'm already a little bit on edge. Hello everyone, welcome back to Space for Edit. On this channel we talk about all the things that they don't teach you in design school but you really need to know in the real world, and today's video is spot on, right at the core of the pain of the issue. So it might get a little bit heated, okay? And if you are easily offended, if you don't agree with something and you feel like, she's talking rubbish and nonsense, then this is your moment to exit the video, okay? Hopefully, this will be a less than a 10-minute rant on the topic of, do you need a university degree to become an interior designer? So I have written what I want to say in a lot of detail here, and I hope I can get it across in the video format as well. So every now and then I'll be checking my notes just to make sure that I'm getting it all out. So let's get to the core of the issue. Do I think that you need a university degree to become an interior designer? And the answer is no, but yes. Let me explain. And also, before we get into detail of this is coming from my perspective, from my experience. So I came to the UK to study interior design, did the full 3-year thing, and that is where I'm coming from. It's going to be different in each country. Take this as an opinion, as a point of view. Okay, let's get to it. Okay. So why the split answer? So in general, to start an interior design business, you do not need an official degree in anything. You need knowledge and experience, business skills, people skills. Yes, you need all that, but no client ever is going to ask you, have you got a university degree? Or even worse, what grades did you finish university with? None of that is going to ever be looked at, but you know what's going to be looked at? Your portfolio and the reviews about your service and your work and word of mouth and that sort of thing. So it's sort of the beauty of the times that we are living in. Anyone, anywhere can start a business. Now I know that this is different in like America. You need some sort of diploma or certificate, I think, to become an interior designer. But just like in general, and like I said, I'm coming from UK, we do not need a degree to start your own business. It is very much straightforward. You just tick the boxes and you start your own business. Make sure you pay the taxes. Now, where the degree part of things come, where the documentation comes in, is when you want to work for an already established interior design company. Unfortunately, it is still the norm that the employers are looking at your education and your grades as part of the criteria on how they hire people, especially fresh people with no experience and university graduates. I personally do not agree to that. I really think that it is an old way of thinking, and it might apply to like other industries and other professions, but for interior designers, I think we should always be judged, hired based on your skills, based on your software skills, based on your people skills, so how you come across as a person, and based on your portfolio. So what can you do? How can you translate a brief into a real concept and then detail it and pass it on and on and on and on, as the interior design creative process goes. And what annoys me the most about this is that the interior design higher education system does not push these things hard enough, and it is not covered in the curriculum that people study 3 years for, and they come out still unprepared and still don't have those things in place. I know that I ended up in a university that probably had the worst curriculum in the UK. That's a story for another day, but it still applies. I should not have to spend 3 years somewhere, 3 years of my life, looking for the right knowledge that I will leave the school, the university, and then be able to go out and, do my job properly. Like, I shouldn't leave disappointed. Like, I didn't sign up for this degree for the next 3 years to be building bridges out of pasta, building life-size models of small living spaces, and building Euclidean form pop-up spaces. I don't even know what we did back then. It's just bonkers to think back at what sort of la la land fantasy we were taught that we will be living in, working in, because what is taught in university is such a big contrast to what actually happens in the real world. And that was very much the reason why I started this channel. I sort of wanted to slowly unpack, from a personal point of view, all of the things that we're missing in the design education. By the way, I have made a whole video of a list of things that I wish I was taught in university. I'll pop the link down in the comments. In the description box. So go check it out afterwards if you want to know more in detail about all of that. So to continue the discussion about real life versus university, I have spoken to many company owners, interior design company owners, directors, people who hire juniors, and I have been in the process of hiring junior designers and working firsthand with junior designers, and the biggest thing is that they are not prepared. The biggest feedback or the pain point that the directors come back with, and that I have faced myself, is that juniors are not prepared for the actual real life challenges, the real life situations. Software skills are weak. There is a very little amount of responsibility in what they do. Like, people don't want to take on responsibility, but that is the only way how you are going to progress in the design career. Is you're going to take more and more responsibility about your project. There is no understanding of the actual interior design process. So how do you take a project from concept to completion? Like, that is a complete, they don't understand the thing. So of course, why would an employer ever want to hire someone that they need to first train, and probably they're not going to be making any money? I have literally heard this from a director of a company, that they've hired 2 new junior designers and they are basically wasting their time and wasting their money because it takes a few months to get them up to speed, to train them. Sorry guys, I just need a break. Whew. Carry on. So on the upside, once you actually get an opportunity, whether an internship or actually a paid role, hopefully, internships are another topic that we don't have time to talk about it today, for another day. But once you actually get your foot in the door, there is no way back. You can only go in and upwards. It is actually ridiculous how much you learn on the job. You will be thrown in a deep end and just learn, soak it all up and get that into your core. You will probably learn all the key skills that you will need for the rest of your career as a designer after the first couple of projects that you will be involved in. I think that it probably takes a year or 2 for a junior to really soak it all up, get the training in, and start to understand the ins and outs of the industry, and then you can go and start your own business. You don't need to spend years and years and years in the industry to be able to go out and do it on your own. So in a way, that is like the beauty of getting hired and being thrown in the deep end without any knowledge, is that you learn fast, and if you are smart enough, you will be able to sort of climb the ladder quite quickly. Okay, hopefully that is under 10 minutes. I'm just looking at my timer. Yeah, sort of. I just wanted to end on a bit of a positive note, okay? This has been a heated video, and I'm feeling a bit worked up, so let's just take a breath. So I have had this idea since, I don't know, since I started this channel. Like I said, I started the channel based on my own experience and my own pain point, disappointment in the industry. So I've had this idea that how amazing it would be to actually change the interior design education system by having fully functioning interior design studios, real projects, real timelines, real clients, real budgets, everything functioning 100% as it should. And then alongside that, you would have an educational system for interior designers. So these would be literally college graduates, the school graduates, coming in with some sort of a basic knowledge of a bit of software, a bit of graphic skills, art world and things like that. So they would have had some training in art and design. Now there's loads of ways how to go about this, and obviously there would have to be an element of real lectures and some sort of a study time and all of that. But for me, I see that as the only way how design education should be carried out, should be carried alongside a real functioning design company. I've not talked about this anywhere before, so I feel like this is a safe space to you know, share my idea. It would just be amazing to be able to roll it out nationwide and even worldwide. I know it's a big one, but you know, you have to start somewhere. The sky's the limit, the universe is the limit, isn't it? So it just gives me nice warm fuzzy feelings when I think about that, if that could be something that would become a reality. So yeah, that's my idea of everything. That's my thoughts on the topic. Let me know in the comments below what you think. What is your opinion about design education? What is your experience? Did you have a good experience? Because I've heard quite a few people as well who absolutely enjoyed university, and that is fine. That is amazing. I'm absolutely delighted about them. But most of my ex-colleagues and interior designers that I know of, they were disappointed in design education, the same as me. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There will be something eventually one day coming that sort of aligns with this. I feel like I am approaching a stage in this channel's lifetime where I feel like we need to take it up a notch and take this message and take the mission a bit further, to the next level, to the next step. Right guys, that's enough for today. Thank you for sticking out. Thank you for making it this far. If you want more of this, follow me on Instagram. Please hit the subscribe button. Definitely hit the like button. It helps immensely to my channel. It helps to spread the word. And yeah, if I don't see you there, then I'll see you in the next video. Right, see you later.